What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today, as expected, we're talking about Season 4 in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. We're going to be talking about which cards are best to grind for, depending on how much free time that you have. Because it really all depends on your free time. At the end of the day, this is a video game. This is not a job. If you don't have time to put in 100 hours during the season, maybe don't choose a grind that is 100 hours. If you're not unbelievable at the game, maybe don't choose unlimited. So we're going to be talking about what the best grinds are to complete depending on your level. So before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to 280,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Right now we're about like 10 subscribers more than this, so we are like 1.8k away, which is, it's not too bad. Not too bad. We're trying to hit 279k by if we can hit 279k by like Sunday, that would be unreal. But anyway, does not matter too much. Let's get back on to the video. So anyway, first thing, unless you are a demigod, this should not be the first thing you grind. It should not be the first thing you grind. I'm telling you, I played Clutch Time, and I lost one game on the road to getting Dame. And my unlimited record, albeit most of the games I'm playing are like while editing videos and stuff, because I didn't really care, because I was like, oh, you don't need even win 50% of your games up until the diamond tier. So I was like, oh, I'm going to turn it on for the diamond tier, but I'm just not doing it. I just decided not to do it in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, so like again, we're 33-8. I don't know why it says that's our overall record. Maybe it's our overall record in this gen. But yeah, so a pretty decent, pretty decent reward will be Danny Granger, his Galaxy Opal. However, if you win every single game, this is still 25 hours. Like, if you win every single game, we have to put that into account. If you win every one, it's 25 hours. If you are somebody that can only play this game for an hour, 2 hours a day, max, which again is the vast majority of players, you're probably not going to be good enough at this game to win every single game. You're almost certainly not good enough at this game to win every single game. So, if you just want to play with Unlimited because you want to go out and use your best team, be my guest. But if you are playing specifically for a reward, because I know there are a lot of people that do that, there are a lot of people that play for fun, and that is perfectly fine. If you are someone that just wants to play for fun and play every single game mode, fire ahead, be my guest, but I don't understand why you are watching this video if that is your way of playing the game. It's a perfectly fine way of playing the game. In fact, it's probably a better way of playing the game than just hawking for rewards. However, if that is you and you're in the comment section complaining, just remember this video is not for you. But this is a game mode that the vast majority of people should not. I don't even think they should grind it, period. Like, if you want to use your best team and go for the reward, go for it. But it should not be. It should be the last grind, arguably. MyTEAM Limited. Now, it all depends on how good Shai Gilgeous Alexander is. It really does. Because you can get lucky. I reckon in the last week I played 8 games. It was 8 games in the final week. And I think in week 3, I played 5. And I got him in my first 2 games every other week. First 2 games every other week. And a lot of them, people were letting me go 2-0 up and then quitting. Like, I got these rings so quickly. I got them so quickly. So it really all is just luck based. If you have 1 week where it takes you more than 10 games, honestly, I'd just give up. It's not worth that. It is not worth that unless Shai Gilgeous Alexander is a demigod. Draft is going to be Tony Parker. If you enjoy playing the draft, go for it. It's not going to be worth it. I'm telling you, draft mode is not going to be worth it. Clutch Time. Now, online, this is probably the mode that I would suggest is the best, because there's a wheel that you may or may not get something. But there's no matchmaking in Clutch Time. Getting wins is not that difficult. So no matter what level you are at the game, there's a high likelihood you're going to be facing off against a beginner player. And I think that most people are going to be able to get through Clutch Time, because it's 3 losses in a row to get reset. I think the vast majority of people won't lose three games in a row multiple times. You need to lose 3 games in a row before you win 10. I think that that's not going to happen to most people more than once. Even if you have a 50 win percentage, you're probably getting reset maybe twice in your road to siakam. But on your road to Siakam, you're getting a Scalabrini. You're getting probably 2 Hall of Fame badges. Like, we can't forget, every 10 games there's a reward. So there's going to be 10 of them. So you might get like 200 tokens or something like that. On the way up to getting Scalabrini, there might be multiple Hall of Fame badges. So I think clutch time, if you're just looking to grind something out, clutch time is probably the best. And if you are good at the game, honestly, if you're good at the game and you're going to go maybe 110 or something, it's less than 10 hours. It's realistically less than 10 hours. Like, with the amount of people that quit games in clutch time, you can honestly, if you go out there with a decent squad, you can blitz out 12, 15 games in an hour. And you can get them. Like, I'm probably going to have Siakam by like Sunday. And I'm not going to sweat. I'm not going to like absolutely no life the game mode. Like, I'm extremely busy on Friday or on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm extremely busy. Obviously, therefore on Friday, I'm extremely busy. But yeah, that's basically it. This is, if you're looking for online modes, this is the mode that I would suggest you to grind, because TT Online, I'm sorry, TT Online, I can't suggest to grind that no matter how good the card is, because it's RNG. You could play 1,000 games and not get the card. You could play 10 games and get the card. Completely RNG. And then we're on to the single player one. So it really all depends with Terry Cummings. So Terry Cummings 250 wins, and that's going to take quite a bit of time. Like, again, you're getting through 15 games an hour, 10 to 15 an hour, depending on how quick you are. So 10 to 15 an hour. The only good thing about that is that you can probably do a lot of level 40 in this game mode really easily. A lot of people do play TT offline for level 40. There's not going to be a domination. In terms of the spotlight challenges, look, the 8 spotlight challenges for a half badge, unless it's freaking half range extender, is not going to be worth doing that. Especially if they're long challenges. Especially if you're playing 4 hours in the game for 1 Hall of Fame badge. If you have every hour available to you, if you're able to know like this game, if you're able to play this game 15 hours a week, 3 hours a day, if you're able to play the game 20 hours a week, then yeah, fire ahead. If you're someone this is your job, or for example you're quarantining or something, fire ahead and complete these spotlight challenges, because there's going to be a bunch of them for a half badge. I'm telling you, it's not going to be worth doing otherwise. It's really not going to be worth doing otherwise. The limited warm-up challenges, I doubt they're going to be any good, honestly. We didn't see one today, obviously, because new season. But look, how many of these guys have been good? They were god tier at the start of the year when we got golds. They really were god tier at the start of the year, but like the best of all these cards, I mean, for their tier was probably Kendall freaking Gill. I mean, Nate McMillan was alright. If you want to complete the 6 weeks at ease, I mean, Firehead is 20 minutes a game. You get 6 free cards. It's not the worst idea in the world to do that, honestly, and it's a little bit of time on a Thursday. It's something to do on a Thursday. So it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So that's actually not a bad grind. And I don't think that I've done enough of those grinds over the season. Especially, I didn't do the Glenn Robinson III. That was a very solid card. He was a very solid card, honestly. And now again, if you're grinding for a vault player, you could. I grinded for Ron Boone. I played 800 games and didn't get him. Other challenges. Again, yeah, limited warm-up's okay. Then a level 40. Unless, I'm being dead serious, unless you're a content creator, you have unlimited time, unless you really have the time, don't stress about level 40. I'm telling you, it's going to be easy. By midway through the season, you can get, I reckon you'll be able to get level 40 Yao Ming by a month. 15th of February. If you play this, if you spend 30 minutes a day grinding XP, because of how much is available day one and how easy XP gets towards the end of the season, I don't know what these random things are, but how easy XP gets towards the end of the season, I'm telling you, look at how little I've completed. And I have 170,000. I have 20,000 over Yao Ming, or say over Iverson, and I've not done outside Dom. It's not like I've gone out of my way to complete a bunch of things. It's not the most hours in the world. And I didn't even complete Showdown. Like, Showdown I don't think is worth it. Again, unless you're a freaking god at this game. Which it is definitely worth it if you are a god at the game, I will say that. But, yeah, level 40, I just think, especially if you play my team and you like working towards a goal, honestly, just spend what you want on it, because it's not a lot of time. It really isn't. Like, again, 30 minutes a day, you can get this card within a month. If you're trying to get the card after day 1, then fair enough. You can go for it. But, like, I highly, highly doubt that when it's all said and done, it's going to be more than a 15-hour grind. I think if you're trying to get them early, it is. Because there's going to be a lot of tedious XP. But I think as the season goes on, there's going to be like 2,000 XP, grab, get a triple-double with a Hawks player or something stupid like that for a moment challenge. I think you can just get them done super quickly. If they keep 60-point TTO in the game, it becomes even easier. It becomes even easier to build up all of these challenges. So honestly, the level 40 for Yao, I don't think it should be the first thing you bang out. I think for the average person, and like normally I would say, oh, if you don't have a lot of time, don't go for level 40. Honestly, if your enjoyment is grinding certain things in the game, and I know a lot of people, again, it's a little bit like it's an RPG element in the video game. Some people do get their enjoyment about getting the best possible team, getting into Unlimited. Other people enjoy collecting cards, as many like different cards possible. Every person has a different enjoyment. So if your enjoyment is the actual grinding part of it, which a lot of people that are watching this video for actual tips it will be, I would say go for Yao. Go for Yao. Make that your main grind. And then maybe play bits of the other modes on your way to Yao. That might be the best way to go about it. That really might be the best way to go about it. If you're looking to grind a specific mode, the only one I would suggest to definitely grind is clutch time, because again, every 10 wins you're getting something. The last time it was literally 25 tokens or a half badge, I'm pretty sure, at each after each 10 wins, or a player. You're getting a Skal, you're getting a pink diamond, and then you're getting a Pascal Siakam. So you're getting a couple of really nice cards, and you're probably getting some nice amount of tokens or nice amount of badges along the way. And I have a feeling I have a weird feeling the pink diamond token rewards will be better than Baron Davis as well. So you're going to get quite a bit rewarded for this clutch time game mode, and you get a chance to wheel for Reggie Lewis. So, like, I'm not super duper high on like no lifing the game. So this is a mode that, again, unless you're really good, I would just avoid. And My Team Limited is a mode that if you really enjoy playing it, go for it. If you don't enjoy playing Limited, like I know a lot of people are just miserable when they play My Team Limited. If you're miserable playing any of these modes, just leave them. There is no card that is worth being miserable over. Not even Yao Ming. Because a lot of people are saying like, oh, I'm too negative that saying Yao Ming's not going to be spectacular. It's like, no, I know the way the overalls work in the game. Height is a major factor on centers, and it is next to impossible. You can do it yourself in regular rosters. It is next to impossible, because we know Yao Ming is going to get a 95 post hook and at least a 90 post fadeaway, as well as at least 90 rebounding and a 95 plus block. When you give those stats to a 7'6" center with a 7'9" wingspan, it is basically impossible to make them good and keep them at a 97 overall. It is like, people are like, oh, they're going to give him 75 speed, not without pushing above 98, not without pushing above 97 overall. They can't give him a high 3 ball without actually, I think they might be able to actually give him an 83 ball without pushing him too high. But he's not going to get the speed. The speed is what Yao Ming's not going to get. It'll push him too high in the overalls. But he's still going to be a beast. He's still going to 100% be Mashman. But he's not going to be a complete game-changing card. He's going to be a player that it's going to suit your playstyle. But at the end of the day, while you're getting Yao Ming, there's a good chance just from naturally playing the game and grinding XP, you're probably going to have one of the TT online or offline rewards. If you want to get Siakam and do your XP in clutch time, you're getting Siakam and a bunch of other stuff done. Draft, I would avoid like the plague. TTO to 100, I mean, it's a fun game mode to play if you want to have fun, play it. Unlimited, unless it's your main reason for playing My Team, I would avoid it. Unlimited, if you don't like playing Limited, avoid it. So the modes I'd really stick with are like clutch time and just grinding XP for Yao, especially if you do just want to, if your main purpose, the main reason you play My Team is just to grind stuff out, like the RPG elements of the game. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.